Mr. Nickolas of Goodnite. Mr. Goodnite.
Good evening. My name is Nickolas Goodnite, and I'm one of the investors in the city that is considering taking my business elsewhere. And I have a case study for you to let you know why. To piggyback off what these guys are saying. I don't buy houses from people that have an average house. I buy houses that should be torn out. It's one of my hobbies. I took it over from my grandpa, and when I'm done, a lot of them I've lived in myself. My houses are gorgeous, and nothing against these guys. I have the nicest houses in the city. Two examples with building code. The first one, 2 years ago, I damaged my eye. I hired a guy to put a roof on for me, and it was done in a weekend. And then after that, I got a phone call from building code that said, hey, now you need to put siding on the side of the house. I was working on another house. This is one I picked up cheap to get to. I said, okay. I hired not a small siding company. I paid $25,000 to have a 2-bedroom house sided.
Wow.
2 weeks later, I get a phone call from building code that said the building company did not pull a permit. Okay, I was literally in Cleveland Clinic. Here's the paper that says I was, and I spoke to Mr. Reynolds about this. He said, okay. So they, building code went to the contractor and they got the permit. 2 days after that, I got a note on my door from building code that said I was in violation for my porch light. This house does not have electric. This house does not have plumbing. It has a brand new roof, brand new siding, and is the best looking house on the road. But I got a letter about my porch light that doesn't have electric. I called housing code. I said, hey, can I talk to someone about this? They said, sure. I'm not going to give any person's names out here, but that person would not talk to me. I said, okay, I will come down to your office. Okay, I go down to the office. The person would not see me. Now, the one person I will mention is Mr. Hoffman. Mr. Hoffman and I have had a relationship forever. The guy is phenomenal. He helps me. He answers my calls. I have his cell phone number. The guy's on top of his game. I said, Mr. Hoffman, this is the letter I have. Please tell me what I need to do about my porch light so I'm not going to get a fine. He says, Nate, I'll bear it back with you. He goes and talks to the other inspector, comes back. He said, well, nothing. He said, every person on that block got a violation and you happen to be in that line. I said, okay.
Wow.
So what do you want me to do? He said, don't worry about it. A couple days later, and I have all these text messages and emails.
Wow.
I have that same inspector, not Mr. Hoffman, on another issue. I called the person back. I said, hey, what do I need to do about this? She said, nothing. I go, okay, what can I do? Well, you're being audited. She sent me $15,500 worth of bills in the mail and said, prove that you did not do these.
Man. Wow. Wow.
Take my business somewhere else too.